Margaret Perry gave birth to 7 children, and in the springtime of 1856, when James, her youngest, was 2, she was admitted to the Aberdeen Lunatic Asylum. When James was 20, he boarded a ship to New Zealand. He took with him an inheritance deep within the fibre of his being. James's son William passed the inheritance to his daughter Mavis, my grandmother.
Huntington disease has been described as the worst disease known to man. Huntington robs you of who you are.
My name's Bridget. I've spent the last 17 years watching my mother deteriorate from Huntington's disease. This is my mother's and my story, of our families, of how we determine the inheritance of those we love the most.
I'm solid as to me, I don't move.
She thought that I was trying to kill her.
Everyone, real or imagined, deserves the open destiny of life.
One of them held a grenade to my head at one point, but that was not as scary as taking that test for HD.
This strong family was creaking at its foundations.
It's devastating to know that we've passed on this Huntington's gene.
Originally, people focused on a part of the basal ganglia called the striatum, but the more we look, the more we find.
This gene is expressed everywhere in all the cells in the body.
I'd like some advice.
Good luck.
It feels so quick.
The important point is environmental enrichment. What you don't want to do is sit in a room so as not to have any stress. Sex is probably good.
We were extremely lucky, and the embryo resulted in a pregnancy.
So now we can control it so much as good. You know, compared to what it did have when we started out, which was really just despair and despair.
In the late part of the 19th century, early 20th century, this movement called eugenics became very popular to bring about quote-unquote better breeding, to improve the human race.
When I tried to learn about Huntington disease in South Africa in the late 70s, most of my mentors told me it didn't exist.
Up until this point, people have been ashamed.
The patients, the families who are open about it, amazing, beautiful, wonderful things happen.
It's easy knowing the times we had then to say, well, okay, it's my turn to look after her.